Hi, everybody. It is, oh gosh, February 6th, 2019, and this is the Bev D Show, and I am Beverly. I've been also called Deborah Lee. I have a friend of mine, we used to work together, and we were very creative with our names. Her name was Bethany, my name was Beverly. And so I will take anything as long as it's nice. So Beverly, Bethany, what have you. But it is already February 6th, 2019. And if you are listening, this is the Bev D Show. So I'm very excited. I was out of commission. Why do they say that, commission? I was out of making, because commission is like money to me in the sales world. But anyways, I was out. Okay, so here's what happened. Let's play a little bit of catch up. Oh, wait. First of all, thank you for my listeners in Columbus, Cincinnati, North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida, Georgia, Cleveland, Ashland, Akron, and these are all within the states. And I also have a very unique listener or listeners. It showed up in my stats. I have somebody listening to me in Alaska, so that is very exciting for me. I just can't even believe that. So, and that has showed up in my statistics because it's really cool. When you have a podcast, you can actually see where your listeners are calling from. Okay, hang on, you guys. I just got a message. I don't know what's going on. I don't know where the microphone is. Is that better? Can you hear better? Like I'm speaking as loud as I can into the mic. Somebody is telling me that means very much to me. My IT department is telling me turn that mic up. So is this better? Okay, well, all right. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Is that better? Just text me back. I am so new at this. I got all of these really cool gizmos and gadgets. And I'm hearing that you guys can't even hear me. So that is making me sad. Very sad. I have not touched the controls. I have not done anything. So what do I need to do now? What? I get this in time. Hold on, you guys. I don't know. I'm just going to turn every knob. Can you hear me now? I feel like a commercial of a long distance or cellular service. Where? What? I don't know what you're speaking of. I did turn it up all the way. I'm getting text. Sorry. Hopefully. Yeah, it's up all the way. Up all the way. Oh, and now you can hear me, but I know I have a big mouth. Am I talking too loud? Because I hear a buzz in my ears. You guys, I'm just trying to make this right for you. Could my IT department text me back and tell me if they too can hear the buzz? Okay, they can't text me back. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and continue talking. Okay, so what was I saying? I was thanking you guys. I actually have listeners. Okay, so I've got California, I have Texas, Milwaukee. I have all of these amazing people that are messaging me and telling me that, they're listening, and that's really cool. And I just want to make sure that if I am doing a show that you are able to hear me. But for some reason, somebody cannot hear me, and I want to make sure that you can. So we'll go with the thank yous. It's already February 6th. We had our little groundhog come up. I'm trying so hard to do the right thing. I am new to the industry. That's the problem with anybody thinking they can do a podcast. All right. So we're just going to adjust this a little bit. I don't know what is happening here, but I'm going to just give this a go. All right. Is this better? I'm really sorry, you guys. I'm trying to focus. I've got somebody directing me on, I'm not doing and holding the mic the correct way. Okay. So part of the reason, let's just go into this. Part of the reason why the reason why I wasn't on the show before is because a week ago, okay, one day I was walking through my house. I feel like the Tin Man. So one day I was walking along. Anyways, I literally was walking along in my house. There, apparently from like Pledge or something, I was polishing my furniture. Apparently Pledge got on my carpet. Anyways, I was just walking in stride, and my entire left leg, foot, whatever, my left foot went under my body, and you guys, I broke my toe. Okay, that's not a big deal. So then I squeezed my whole foot together, and I joked about it like being Linda Hamilton in the. Okay, all right, fine. So I have a request here. The number to call in is 330-752-8409. That is the number to call into our show. And apparently my IT guy would like to call in and make sure that you guys can hear things and make sure that it's all going well. So again, 330-752-8409. Okay. If you knew how much anxiety this was causing me, because I always want things to be right. At 330-752-8409. Here, I'll text it. I am so sorry. This is such a mess. 752-8409. Don't take a day off from what you're doing. All right. So anyways, walking through the house, I slip, my foot goes under me, I break my toe. Apparently, because my left toe was just sticking out towards California and everybody else was going towards like Virginia Beach. So I took my hand, I squeezed it back together and wrapped it up in tape, and everything was fine. Okay, so I've got my foot thing going on. That was one thing, and that was not really all that attractive to have that happen, but I survived it. So then, be that as it may, okay, I'll quit moving around. You guys, anybody that knows me, how can I not move around? Anyway, so here's the thing. So a few days later, I was really sick, completely under the weather. I haven't been sick in years, and I don't know how it happened, but I got sick. I got a bug. And then we had all this snow. So along with my foot, my cold, or whatever you want to call it, I had a foot of snow that I had to shovel out of my driveway. So I did that, and then I got a tooth that was chipped. So then I had to go to the dentist. And when I was at the dentist, I obviously I had to have a little work done or whatever. They had to kind of drill it down or whatever it is that they do. And they went ahead and they gave me this anesthetic. Anesthetic. All I know is they put it up in top of my gum, and then they also put it all the way back in my jaw. And then they all looked at each other and said, you know what? We forgot, but we take blood pressure before we do any work on anybody. And I'm like, You do? Okay. So I'm sitting there and my face is doing its thing, numbing on, swelling on Novocaine and stuff. And then they came in and they took my blood pressure and it was off the charts. Like they're all looking at each other, like, what should we do? I mean, gee whiz, did it spike because you were scared of the work that we were doing? And I'm like looking at them, like, what's going on? And I could hear them whispering in the hall. And I mean, it was high. It was crazy, off the charts. So they're having all these sidebar conversations and stuff. Well, then that was on, I think, Tuesday. And then Wednesday, I come home, which is the day of my show, and I barely make it. Literally, hi Denise, thanks for listening. Yes, this happened to me. So I'm driving home, and I can barely keep my eyes open. I come straight home, and I just sit down for a minute. That's it. And I have a very dear friend that keeps in close contact with me, and he's trying to reach out to me and I'm not responding and all this stuff. You guys, I had like some stupid bad reaction to this anesthetic, of which not only spiked my blood pressure, but then I went into like this, I could not wake up. And I don't know if that's ever happened to anybody, but it really scared me. Like I would wake up for a minute and then I would just fall back asleep. So, I got to call them apparently and find out what they gave me so that I can now put that into if I ever have to have. Because I've went through life. Are you allergic to anything? No, nothing at all. And now apparently there's a certain something or other they give you for a stupid. All I needed was my tooth fixed. And there was all this drama. It was so funny. Like I'm sitting there, and of course everybody remembers all. I haven't had to have my teeth worked on, so all this Novocaine is happening, and on the side of my face is going just completely stupid, and I can feel just everything just working like really gonna make me look real attractive with all this Novocaine and everything. And I hear the dentist, the owner of the dentistry, come in and go, well, what are our guidelines? Are we supposed to go ahead and can we move forward with this? And should we go ahead and give her this, fix her tooth? I can hear them saying this, and it's like, guidelines? Are you out of your mind? I mean, what is happening here? I just could not believe it. And she's like, so sweet, and she's like sitting beside me, and she's like, this really does spike blood pressure. And I'm like, oh, okay. Do you normally have high blood pressure? And I go, not 250 over 125. No, that hasn't been an issue before. And I mean, it was terrible. And I thought, oh my God, I came in for a filling, and apparently I'm going to have a stroke right here. I was so scared. So yeah, that's just my little tiny drama. I mean, honestly, it's not that big of a deal when you think about the guys and women and men that are out there fighting for us in the trenches, in the desert, or whatever elements. But that was my little world. And I started thinking about this. Okay, so, all right. Now I've got my foot taped up like a warrior. Honest to God, you guys, I am fixing my broken toe with masking tape. And I told my girls, it keeps reminding me of like Wilson, when you saw the ball floating out there on the water. I don't know why my foot looks like Wilson, but it does. It really does look like that volleyball. And okay, so what I do is I put a sock on and then I wrap it in, get ready, masking tape, because that's the only tape I had in the house. And I did try Scotch tape, but no. Scotch tape is very temperature wise, it can, it'll unstick itself. Masking tape, I put it right over the sock, and it's awesome. So anyhow, that's what I've been doing.